What's up everyone, John Cordarelli here coming at you with another video. Is it possible to start and grow a YouTube channel in 2020? That's the topic of discussion in this video, today on the Northern Creative. Welcome back. I started my videos using nothing but my iPhone, and from there, as I grew, I became more and more comfortable in front of the camera, and I guess you'd say maybe more articulate. At first I was extremely nervous. I wasn't able to bring out the words I wanted to say. And if you've been following, you can see that it's apparent that I've gotten more comfortable in front of the camera. At first it's a little weird just talking to your phone, and knowing that there's nobody there at the moment, it's like talking to yourself. And if you're in your right mind, that doesn't feel normal. But I guess it's something you have to get used to if you're going to do YouTube videos. And it's best to know exactly what you're going to say, what point you're trying to get across. Because as soon as you press record, you might just freeze up and you have no idea what you're trying to get out, and sometimes all you're doing is sitting there and sound is coming out but no real words. And a lot of times you're saying and and you're drawing blanks, and you struggle with forming the words that you need to get your point across. And that's been the case with me. I'm sure it's been the case with almost every other YouTuber when starting their channel. So if anything, maybe you write down some notes, write down a little script if you feel it's best for you. There are other pieces of equipment that will help you, like cue cards would, and those are called teleprompters. You can probably purchase those on Amazon or any other photography store website like B&H Photo. But the key pieces of equipment are, of course, your camera. As I've stated before, you don't have to start with much. Like I've been using my iPhone. I'm still using my iPhone right now, and from there you can move up to maybe even just a cheap little camcorder off Wish. And it's just like making a movie. All you really have to have is a story, something you want to say, and basically that's enough. But it really helps to have some good equipment, like a decent camera, especially in 2020. Like my iPhone camera shoots in 4K, but it's got a really small sensor, and your camera really depends on the sensor size, because the sensor size really has a big role in the quality that you get out of your camera. The bigger the sensor, the more light your camera captures, and that's better for quality. It's better in low light. It's not an ideal way to film, but sometimes it's the only way you can film. Sometimes the lighting just isn't the best. So if you're planning on doing videos in the dark, maybe go for a higher quality camera with a larger sensor. The best camera you can go with is probably in your smartphone. As for a tripod and other pieces of equipment, at first I just used a box, and I brought my iPhone up between a candle holder and a rectangular package filled with AA battery. That was what was holding up my iPhone when I filmed my first video, in true beginner's fashion. And right now, again, all I'm using is my iPhone. I have it clamped in a tripod mount, which is standing on a stack of books. And there's a reason for that. That's because I'm talking about starting with nothing but your smartphone. So that brings me to my next point. Starting with just your smartphone is okay. Sometimes you might not have a choice but to go with that for a while. But the more subscribers and viewers that you gain, the more necessary it becomes to better your quality. So that's why I talked about upgrading your video setup. So I've gone from starting with my iPhone to upgrading to this rig, and from upgrading to this rig to upgrading to this rig. And maybe you don't want to just film inside your living room or your office. Maybe you want to film somewhere where you'll need a larger tripod. So maybe eventually you'll have to upgrade to a tripod like this. This is kind of a cheap photography tripod. I bought it for somewhere around $25 on Amazon. This actually isn't a photography tripod. As you can see on here, it says Bosch. It's a construction tripod, which isn't really used for cameras, but it's built exactly the same as a photography tripod. And if you can't get that, maybe look on your buy and sell pages like on Facebook or something. And that's exactly what I've done. And I've upgraded from that photography tripod to this actual video tripod. And this is a fluid head tripod, so this is made specifically for video. You get a lot smoother shots and more stable shots with a tripod like this. And I purchased this on a buy and sell page on Facebook for somewhere around $70, I believe. But a tripod like that can cost you a lot. So go secondhand if you have to, if you're working on a micro budget, because maybe eventually you want to take your YouTube channel somewhere else. Like myself, I started this not just wanting to do YouTube. Over the last 15 years, I've been studying to become a filmmaker. I haven't exactly gone to school, but I've been studying up online and learning the tricks of the trade. And so that's mainly what my channel is about. It's my niche. It's about starting from the ground and growing upward from there. So in my next video, I will be moving up from my iPhone camera to a digital mirrorless camera. In that video, I'll be talking about the camera, reviewing it, and getting some test footage. And that's also a big part of doing YouTube is having a goal. Unless you're doing it for fun, then just do whatever you want, and that could be your style, which would be your niche. I'm pretty sure every YouTuber has a niche. You could be a tech YouTuber or do makeup tutorials or mukbangs or even ASMR videos. And as I stated before, mine is about growing from the ground up. For me, it's not just starting YouTube, it's working with cameras and other equipment that you need for filmmaking. So yeah, in the next couple of videos, I will be working with the camera I will be upgrading to. And I really hope that you will all be there with me, following me as I grow from a YouTuber using just a smartphone to a YouTuber using an entire studio setup. And for those of you that have been in here with me from the beginning, thanks for being here. I truly appreciate it. And again, about the giveaway, I haven't gained much subscribers, but it's for this rig, for smartphone video. And I thought about my terms, and I decided to set a lower goal from 50 subscribers to 30. So I believe I'm already up to 20. So after I gain 10 more subscribers, I will do the draw for the giveaway. And still, and there still only has been one person that has done it right. And so all you have to do is to enter your name is subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow the link to my Instagram page. I'll post a link to that below, and comment on this photo what you would do with the rig if you were to win the giveaway. That's about it for this video. So if you haven't already, like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to comment down below if you have anything you want to say, and hit the notification bell to be notified for future videos. I'll see you in the next one.